I'm at the protest right now in New York City, anti-Trump, anti-fascist protest, and I have one question. Where the fuck is Gen Z? These people are cheering, they're talking like it's just the 60s, it's just like the 60s, and they're having conversations and walking slowly. There's no fight here.
You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
There's no youth here. It's all 30-somethings and their children. And then seniors, and God bless everybody who showed up today, but I'm really fucking disappointed in the youth turnout. Where is the youth turnout? This is your future that is going to be impacted by the actions of the Trump administration. And it's really this easy to show up in numbers and show your government that they're outnumbered. That is the point of a protest, to show that your government, that they are outnumbered. And if Trump leads you to believe that protesting does nothing, then this is what we get. We get a crowd of 30-somethings and their children and seniors, and barely any teenagers ever.
Old people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom and experience.
Like, these, oh my God. I can't even. Like, where are you going if you're not going to the protest right now? What's more important?
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an age where people forgot that protesting was having a voice, not destroying. Just more out of a lot of us disagree with you. Can you please change your ways? We're going to let you know, and we're going to find a way to change the ways.
I don't think that's enough time to get everything done.
Have you seen the data showing the movement of teenage boys politically to the right? Have you been looking at this?
Well, where else are they going to go?
Good question.
I mean, I had a teenage boy. I still have one, but he's 18 now. And I watched them be pushed farther and farther right by their schools. You suck. All of your instincts are bad. These girls are amazing. Look at you. You're pathetic. Be less masculine and more attractive. You're just barking at them constantly. They're not moving right. They're moving out of your stupid way. You've given them what? Nothing.
At the school of my kid, they had a huge football court. You know what they did? They cut it in half to build a sand pit. Nobody is using the sand pit, but football is making the kids aggressive.
One of my son's friends died recently by his own hand. And I don't know what kind of pressures he was put under, but I watched those kids go through this pressure cooker created by this crazy, parasitized left-wing educational movement. Get away from our sons. Get away from our daughters. Get away from our sons and away from our daughters. It's not left or right. I don't have a Republican bone in my body. Get the crazy people who do not understand human development away from our children.
I have to admit, because of kids, I've agreed with more people on the left in my life. That's the only moment where, like, you know what? Just let the kids build naturally.
Should go to your people. Aren't you America first?
The China lover. Oh, you're China first.
Are you America first?
You're China first.
Why are you sending
and
billions
you are the one
of
who
your
is
taxpayers' dollars
condemning
to
the Uyghurs to
bomb
blood and
people
death
in
as you
Gaza?
take their money.
Are you America
Their
first?
money supports
Are
your
you America
organization.
first?
Your
I
money
think this guy
supports.
is
Listen,
Israel first.
please you will
Not
post
America
this. I hope
first.
you'll post this.
He deflects.
You
what he
are
just voted
a Chinese
for
agent.
was
You have the blood of
35,000
Uyghurs on your hands.
You're a baby killer.
And oh no, you're a baby killer.
You're a
the
baby
Uyghur
killer.
babies, their blood is
How
on your
many
hands.
bombs did you
the
just
blood
vote
of the
to?
Chinese
You
is
just
on your
voted to
hands.
send
And of course of the Jews
35,000
is on your hands.
2,000-pound bombs.
Who are you? You're just a Jew hater, right? You're a long ride.
You're a Christian
Oh,
Zionist,
no, you are, oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't accuse me of things. You're a Jew hater. You would destroy the nation of Israel.
Sir, you're a public official.
And you are a,
You're a public official.
Which means what? I can't speak truth to power?
No, it means that you have
It means
way
that
more
you
political
love China, that you are taking their money, and that you are rabidly
taking our money and
anti-Israel.
sending it to a
You
foreign
are
government.
absolutely morally despicable.
Taking
And I
our
look
money
forward to one
Israel.
day
You are
the
not
moral
America
comeuppance
first.
that you will deserve. You are morally
I'm a healthcare
abysmal.
worker. I save lives.
You are appalling. You're
I'm
you're
a
a
healthcare
hatred for the
worker.
Jews.
I
Who
save
cares?
lives.
And that you don't
You
save
kill-
lives.
yeah, you kill
You are
them.
killing Jews and loving it.
You're
And loving
killing
it.
babies
You're
in
despicable.
Gaza.
You
You're
are a war criminal, baby killer.
baby killer. You got blood all over your hands. Baby killer.
Ngadilo, remember to subscribe.
No subscribe. ¿Por qué?
And somebody wrote, he's a public official. He should never speak to the public this way, especially since what they are saying is true. Okay, the guy is a Zionist puppet. I'm gonna be honest. I love it when people are honest, because at least that way we know where they're coming from, because hey, we voted them in power. We didn't vote them to be nice.
So the only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys that have been beaten out by people that historically have had to work so much harder. This is why they don't want us to have education.
See, they don't have to be nice. They can do that on TV. Then I'm not surprised they can defend themselves in public.
She really stand on business. She said, fuck Trump.
Have you ever hated someone so much that you made an effigy of them and publicly it? Can't say I have. I dislike some people quite a lot. And I ask forgiveness from Jesus. I can't believe this guy is that stupid. Everybody knows these cars have camera, and if you're going to scratch too, you really want to go to prison to escape. It has to be like that, because now you have 2 gangster charges.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
And as you can see, some people just don't like their mayors in Boston.
Last year, in a Boston suburb, an illegal alien raped and impregnated his 14-year-old daughter while living in a shelter for illegal aliens. Mayor Wu, under Boston law, would you turn this criminal over to ICE on a detainer?
Whenever there's a criminal warrant, Boston police enforce that and hold people accountable.
So would you turn that criminal over to ICE?
This happened outside the city of Boston, but I can tell you in the city, whenever someone commits a crime, whenever there's a criminal warrant, we hold them accountable. If ICE deems that they are dangerous enough to obtain a criminal warrant, and the Boston police will enforce it.
Will you turn that criminal over to ICE?
We follow the laws, and we
that
make
as a
sure that everyone...
In Chicago, an illegal alien who is...
Ladies and gentlemen, bad things happen, and sometimes you want people to be accountable. And the person that is responsible, you're just asking them, how are you going to be accountable? And their response is, we're going to be accountable. I'm not surprised people don't like you.
You've got 2 days of data. Everyone, especially on your side, on the left, is freaking out.
I'm not on the left.
But at the end of the day, listen, this whole concept... All right, Jake, thank you.
When she was holding her laugh, because she's like, okay, you're not on the left. I'm not on the right. Like, I'm not supposed to laugh. I don't want to be condescending. But you are on the left. You gotta stop.
He was just trying to get some food.
Altman's decided to order the man food.
I opened my car, I was going to go get him some food, and literally the second I opened my door to step out, he just starts stabbing me.
Fort Worth Police Department says Quindarius Cartwright is the man who cut Altman's in the face and chest. Photos of the bloody gash are too graphic to broadcast.
Genuinely thought I was going to die. It was so much blood. Walked in Waffle House. They were freaking out. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a traumatic thing for anyone to watch.
Video of Altman's recovery shows his swollen face and stitches.
Most of the stab wounds to the body weren't really too bad. It was just when he stabbed me in the face that was it was really bad.
On top of injuries, Cartwright reportedly stole Altman's car and joyrode it to a strip club in North Fort Worth.
I don't know what the heck it is with my face, but it seems like I have a supposed kind face. If everybody thinks I'm nice and they just ask me for money, I'm like, I don't walk with money, but I'll buy you food. And I do it a lot. This guy kind of did the same thing. But when he wanted to step out of his car to buy food,
he just starts stabbing me.
Yo, why? I'm sure it's a mental health issue, but that leaves a mark. And I would not be surprised if that happens to me. I mean, it's not the message I want to promote, but if you have kids...
402 acres of beautiful scenery. Welcome to the future of living. Welcome to Epic City, nestled in the heart of Josephine, Texas. It is about 20 miles and 20 minutes from Epic.
First of all, I'm surprised they're doing it in Texas. And second of all, yeah, they're not going to have a sanctuary city.
They already have it. There's housing tracts, communities in Irving where the street names are in Muslim. They have an Allah Akbar, whatever that means, court. Their school teaches the Quran and they shun Western ways. The residents say this is one of many communities that Texas will be the start and the home for all Muslims. It's already happening, folks. The further I dig, the more that I see, and they're boasting about it. So when Governor Abbott swears that there is no Shahira in Texas, they have Islamic-only parks where it's their parks. These communities have a huge mosque in the middle of them. Everybody walks to the mosque. They don't allow any pets, no dogs, because they don't believe I don't know what it is they do, but they don't like dogs. They're not allowed in the community. They're already here. They're already doing it. They say this is the future. We're trying to stop Epic City, and they've already done it. This will be another one, and that's why when we say they want them throughout the whole state, they're working on it, and they got help. I mean, I guess we didn't know. I didn't know, but it's happening. It's in Irving. The name of the community is Villas of Andulas.
And finally now it's getting way more attention than I thought.
Well, in part by that statement, but also in part by information that we've gathered, there appear to be multiple violations that have taken place here. One is information has been provided to investors that appears to be misleading. Another is they appear to be in violation of fair housing laws. Also, we found that, they talk about doing all this building, but they don't have any building permits to actually do any building, and they have challenges even getting those building permits. Believe this or not, we've even received information that they may have been conducting a funeral home without legal authority. Bottom line, Laura, is that there so many questions arose, especially information that we received, that led us to need to call the elite Texas Rangers to conduct a criminal investigation to find out if criminal laws in Texas have been violated.
So, Bob Wright vs. Left is a scam. He wrote, I don't think you should need building permits. I'm not in favor or against an all-Muslim city. Don't try to make it that. We should not need building permits to build on land we own. That is the point though. I agree with him. We should be able to build the things if we do it properly, the right way, no accidents, life is Gucci. At the same time,
so if I'm in the UK, there is a lot of people who are from different religions, different faiths, where I can have a dialogue, because this is what I do, right? Interfaith, religious discourse and all of that. So I engage with different people.
Could a Christian move to a Muslim country and freely and openly convert the people from Islam to to Christian?
Well, ideally under Islamic law, no, you're not allowed to, because Christianity is false while Islam is the truth. You don't allow these harmful ideologies to infiltrate into our people.
Good afternoon, Judge Hill, commissioners, and all in attendance. I know what I'm going to say here today in front of all may sound harsh, but I speak the truth. There are things no one wants to hear, but I speak the truth. Emotions aside, here is the truth. So my mother came here from Guatemala and fought hard to become a U.S. citizen. She learned English immediately. She taught us kids how blessed we were to live in America, and because this country has given us so much, we need to respect it. She surrounded herself with other Americans. She got a job, went to an English-speaking church. We went to normal American activities and celebrated American holidays. We didn't come here and create a Latin Catholic compound where we went to Guatemalan Catholic medical clinics, schools, etc. People die every day to come to this country, to become American citizens, to embrace the culture, to live it. My question to EPIC is, why would you come here if you're not going to assimilate? You are literally creating a compound in the middle of our state. This isn't a little neighborhood with a mosque nearby. No, it's 400 acres of nothing but your ideology. It's an entire system, your school, your mosque, your fitness center, your medical center, your senior living center, your parks, your sports with tennis, cricket, volleyball, and soccer, all with the theme, Islam.
In all honesty, I don't think that's integration. I don't think that's diversity. It's just you don't wanna be part of anything about yourself. Because if any other person want to do the same thing, you would call them names.
This is not okay with the American people. I am not okay with all of this. A medical center is just a place with doctors to help you with your medical needs, right? So why on earth do you need an Islamic theme in that medical center? It's not about health. It's about your Islamic ideology as the main rule. That's what your compound is all about. Again, this is not okay to me. I don't care what religion comes into this country as long as it does not try to take over, as long as it doesn't harm others, as long as it doesn't break our laws. You can say we are racist, but if we are racist, why is no one saying anything about you living here in general? You have thousands and thousands of people here allowed, so don't try to say anyone's being racist. No one arrests you for solely existing. This was posted by Epic Masjid, titled Epic City Dream Begins with Landmark Land Acquisition. So Epic stated, and I want everyone to truly think about what I'm about to state right now. And I quote, Epic is more than just a neighborhood. It's a way of life, a meticulous design community that brings Islam to the forefront.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Can you imagine a Christian do that? This is a city to bring Christianity to the forefront. Oh man, Legacy Media would have a lot of fun with that.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdetta, welcome.